Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Lots to get into today. Lots to get into today. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Guys, come on through. We're going to get started in just a second. Give me 1 second. Guys, come on through. All right, good to have everybody here. Going to start in a little bit. Good show today, guys. Good show today. Got a lot to get into. Yesterday was a fun day of boxing. The heavyweight fight was about to get really good, and then the ref stopped it. We were about to get an all-time great fight, all-time great finish. The last 5 minutes of that fight, well, the last really 7 minutes of that fight was going to be great. The last 2 rounds in the final minute. I thought Parker was about to finish Wardley. I really did. I thought that was going to be the end of it. And Wardley came firing back. And then, less than 2 minutes into the next round, the 11th round, he got the stoppage. So they did get the stoppage right after hit the over. Shout out on the over. They hit the over. They decided to stop it. Really for no reason. It's just, I guess, I don't know. The cards were close. The fight was still in the balance on the card, so to speak. I'm going to pull up the cards real quick. Both guys looked shot, and the fight was extraordinary. It really, really was. Where is the cards? I can't find the cards now. All right, well, scratch that. But all in all, really, really good fight. Really, really good fight. I just wish it wasn't stopped because it was that good of a fight, and it was a great fight. It was about to become an all-time classic fight, and the ref decided to stop it to prevent us getting an all-time great fight. The other thing that pissed me off is obviously you hit it behind a $60 paywall. And the fight's not really a good fight. It's, name wise, it's 2 top 10 to 15 heavyweights, and you're charging me $60 to watch that. It's not really compelling. I forgot that it was on pay-per-view. I went to put it on in the morning. I was like, oh, that's right, this is on pay-per-view, which is obviously annoying. But all in all, it's a good fight. Really, really good fight. I just wish they hadn't stopped it. The rest of the card, pretty good as well. Ezra Taylor got the stoppage over Steve Woodall. Royston Barney Smith dominated Danny Quartermine. Really dominated him. They dropped them in the last round, but Royston Barney Smith showed that there were levels. I know a lot of you guys were wanting to bet on Quartermain. That wasn't it. And then Mitchell Smith. Shout out Mitchell Smith. I thought this was wide too. I picked Mitchell Smith. I made some money on that, so I basically broke even. I made some pretty good money on Mitchell Smith. I got him at plus 200. And then I lost some money on my parlay. So it's, you know, and I didn't get, I forgot to place the parlay on Thursday, the plus money parlay on Thursday. I missed that. It could have been a good week. But we still got a couple more days to bet this month. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. I'm working on a McKenna Mayer video. I'm doing that now. So that's going to be out shortly. Only show of the day. Probably going to do one show tomorrow. Going to figure out all the times. Probably afternoon show. Probably about 2 o'clock typical time. I'll do that. And then I'm going to bring you the McKenna Mayer tape. I'm going to do that video today. I'm going to do that breakdown and that video today. And then we'll do one every day: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Good week of boxing. We got the Mayer card is on Thursday, I believe. That's Thursday, correct? Let me pull that up real quick. Yeah, Thursday, 30. Anything else of note on that card? Anything worth betting? All right, yeah, we got a couple. Look, it's Mathau and Shaquille Finn. That's a good fight. And then you have Arthur Biranisiev against Sergey Lipinets in a crossroads fight for both guys. You got Christopher. This is actually a pretty good card. Does anyone know how we watch this card? This is a great card. I know that boxing's not on TV in America anymore. Does anyone know how we watch this fight? Because it would be a really good fight to watch. Let me get to some of the questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Jefferson says, I'm still annoyed. It was annoying. It was going to be a great fight. Jefferson says, why was Fury given a standing count against Usyk, but Parker was called off? Oh, I think we know why. You look at the NBA investigations, the gambles. I think we know why. I think the easiest solution is for the promoters to just stop putting fights in the UK. I think that's the easiest. I mean, this has gotten out of control now. They're just stopping fights for the sake of stopping fights. Parker was against the ropes, firing back. The ref had to stop him from throwing punches to stop the fight. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen in a boxing ring. Parker knows he's fighting a Frank Warren fighter. It's his own fault. It got stopped. That's a fair point, Barrel Strength. That's you go to a Leonard Skinner concert, you expect to hear Freebird. You fight in the UK, you expect them to stop the fight. It's just it is kind of the nature of the beast. I don't disagree with what you're saying. That still doesn't make it right. But you are right about that. They do stop them. They just stop fights. Just got a fight going on. Good fight, high energy, high action. Let's go ahead and stop it. Why are we stopping it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure why we're stopping it, but we're going to stop it. We have to get the stoppage. We can start to begin to speculate why they may have stopped it. When you look at the investigation, so the investigation that you're seeing in the NBA right now with Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier, this started as an investigation into baseball, and it ballooned into this. So, I mean, this is not just in America. And it's not just in America, and it's not just basketball. This is going to be all sports worldwide. And yeah, I'm not saying anyone was on the take on this. I don't know any of that, but the stoppage is so utterly ridiculous. And you see these utterly ridiculous stoppages all the time in the UK. It's like, so all of a sudden, refs just started stopping fights out of the blue for no reason. And then it happens over and over again. It's like, or are they doing something? Are they covering something? Who is getting to them? Because they're stoppages, unders, over. Who is stopping these fights? Guys, we should be able to look into this. See if a bunch of money came in late on Worldly and the over. If a bunch of money came in late on Worldly and the over, and the fight not to go the distance, if those three things all happened, yeah, I mean, we can conclude that it's rigged. I don't really believe in coincidences like that. Seeing the card too close, the early stoppage leads me to believe that it was a push for Worldly. Took it out of my took the word. Great minds think alike, Jimmy James. Great minds think alike. Parker's stoppage sucked. But once again, Worldly showed he's the era ward. This era ward down, but this era's ward. Gotcha, 79. Down but never out. They even have similar last names, Ward and Wardley. It's shot out. It's a Jab says, Big G. What up, Big G? What up, Jab? We got midweek cards, Thursday card and Saturday card. Yeah, it's a decent week. So we got one more shot. We got one more shot to make money this week. I'm excited for it. No, Michaela Mayer is not Saturday. Saturday is November 1st. This is Thursday, October 30th. Look. Hmm? Hmm? Spencer Mayer, Thursday, October 30th. We're going to get into all the action. We're going to get into everything on Saturday. Maya can, yeah, I was just doing the tape on her. She's really complete. She's a really good boxer. Michaela Maya is a really good boxer. She's leveled up right. Yeah, no, I do. I'm watching it. She's got skills from all three levels. She can fight the front foot. She can fight the back foot. She's got decent reflex, good combination, puncher, good volume. She's good. Michaela Maya is really good. Do you know anything about the guy Melvin? Not really. Yeah, you'll find. It doesn't look like much. I never got a book on this fight. I never got a book on this. I don't know. I don't know much about him. He doesn't look like much. 9-2, 9-2-1. But he started off his career at 3-1-2, and then he's won a bunch of fights in a row. Right? He's won 5-6 fights by knockout. He's got a majority decision over this guy, Sabanda. No, there's not much out there on him. I don't really know anything about him other than his record's not sparkly, but he Samuel Salva. He's gotten some wins as of late. I don't really know what this means. No, I unfortunately there's not any tape on him. I just don't know much about him. And I don't have a book on it, so it really doesn't matter. I need some tape on him. There's one fight on him. Bradley Ray at 157, Lyndon Arthur 237. I'm gonna break this down. I haven't gotten to it yet. This is a great fight. This is a great fight. I do lean towards Ray, but I want to break the tape down. I really want to get into the tape before I give an official prediction on that. 79 says, who you got, Buatsi versus Zach Parker? Probably Buatsi, although I do like Zach Parker, probably Buatsi. How about those Jets, Jets? They won a game. They're 1-7. They're 1-7. Shout out. Thursday card is being streamed on Top Rank Classics. It's been posted in the Discord. Oh, shout out. Yes, it has been. Shout out. Yes, it has been. There's also a card on Wednesday, but some books may have props on it. Yeah, that's the Jerusalem fight, right? That's on Thursday. The last round, Worldly landed 26 punches to Parker's 3. Okay. Funny Gary has. Yo, G, what up? Muscles back in the house. Muscles in the building. What up, Muscles? Melvin Jerusalem is fighting on that card. Yeah, that's no, wait. No, you guys is on a different card. Melvin Jerusalem is on Wednesday. You guys are bugging me out here, man. Melvin Jerusalem is on Wednesday in Thailand or Philippines. What is he? Filipino? Philippines. See, Melvin Jerusalem Wednesday in Philippines. Thursday is McKenna Mayer in Canada. Yes. Wednesday card. Shout out. I got Melvin Jerusalem by decision at 157. It's not bad. It's not bad. That's not bad. I don't know enough about his opponent to say whether or not I think he gets the stoppage or not. But that's not bad. You know, Jerusalem hasn't got a bunch of knockouts recently, right? Let me check. 3, 4. Yeah, his last 4 fights have all gone the distance. He got stopped by Oscar Cayazzo, but that's understandable. Yeah. It's not a bad bet. His nickname is El Gringo. That's what they call him. They call him El Gringo. What? I guess why they call him that. All right. All right, I'm going to pull up the DraftKings book. I'm going to pull up the draft. Guys, let me know if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Ray looks like better fighter. Linden really doesn't impress me, especially against Liam Cameron. I tend to agree. I like Bradley Ray. Let's pull up the book. I don't want to give away too much, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you have not already. Guys, we are almost at 3,000 subs. We are almost at 3,000 subs. Help me get to 3,000. We're like 80 away or something like that. 70 something away. We're so close. Help me hit that 3,000 mark. It would mean a lot to me. We are almost there. We are almost there. All right. Muscles, what's good? F those haters. Good to see you active. Yeah, it's always good to have Muscles here. It is always good to have Muscles here. Muscles, the homie. It's good to have you here, Muscles. I kind of like this as a 2-leg parlay. Mayer and Ray, Mayer and Ray, Mayer and Ray. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. As a 2-leg parlay, minus 114. It's clean. It's clean. It's real clean. Watch is minus. I don't love the price. I do think Watch is probably going to win. I don't love the price on that at all. I don't love Watch yet. Minus 500. It's kind of wide. I'll get to the tape on that though. Those will be the next 3 fights I do. I'll try to. I don't know if they're going to give me odds on anything else. Let me pull up the pro box. Let me do the Patreon. Guys, please join the Patreon. Link is in the description. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the unboxing universe. It gets you asked to book anything. It gets you access to the Discord. It gets you the live betting, the updated props. It gets you, of course, the lock of the week. It gets you all the best gambling advice anywhere in the unboxing universe. It gets you all the best gambling advice anywhere in the unboxing universe. Just $5 a month. So join the Patreon today. Troy Jones versus Liam Cameron. Who you got? Oh boy. This is a fight where I don't think either fighter's any good. I mean, I'll take Troy Jones, I guess, right? I'll take Troy Jones, I guess. Was he competitive? I'm trying to remember. Was he competitive at all with Ezra Taylor? I'll take Troy Jones, I suppose. When is that fight? Oh, that's this Saturday. I didn't even know that fight was a thing. Probably Troy Jones, I guess. I don't know. All right, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Help me hit 3,000 subscribers, guys. After you guys like, share, and subscribe, if you have not already, head on over to the Carnival Bar, carnivalbar.com. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. It's carnivalbar.com. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Yeah. So again, a decent week this week. We got a couple of cards. We got the Queensberry card, and then we have the Eye of the Tiger card at the midweek. So we're gonna have some opportunities to make some money this week. Guys, if you have any questions, comments, super chats, hit me with them now. Jerusalem over 10.5 will be playing with Mayer money line -180 clean 2-leg. Jimmy, what can you tell us about? I don't know anything at all about Jerusalem's opponent. What can you tell us about Jerusalem's opponent? Like, what makes you so sure that it's going over 10.5? Who is that dude Jerusalem is fighting though? Why won't he stop him? I don't know. That's Jimmy James. I didn't say this was a good bet. I don't know if it's a good bet or a bad bet. I don't know anything about the opponent. Now, I know his record's not great. Well, he's won a couple fights recently. I don't know. I don't know anything about him to say whether or not it's a good bet or a bad bet. But I do definitely like Mayer on the money line. I absolutely like Mayer on the money line. Watching the tape, she's really, really good. She's really good. All right, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me pull up the book again real quick. Did anyone take Neary? I know a lot of you want to take Neary by stoppage. Jerusalem -1300. The odds a little wild. Oh wow, FanDuel's got out -750. Woo! All right, we got these fights here. Wilkins mathed out. I'm going to try to do this one. We got Christopher Guerrero. We got this fight. We got a couple things I want to get. I'm going to try to do the tape on this too. I do like Shaquille Finn, but can he beat Wilkins Matthew? Probably not. But this is an interesting fight. Like this is the best fight so far. I think. Well, no, Bradley Ray. There's some good fights this weekend. Low key. There's good fights this weekend. Deshaun Dev, Omari Jones, Elvis Gomez, Parker, and Buatsi. Decent fight. All right. I would lay off of this. I would lay off of that. This is an interesting one I want to get into. I don't know who I pick in this fight. I definitely like Ray. If you can get him around -200 or less, it's probably not bad value. I like Ray a lot in this fight. Buatsi and Parker. I want to call an upset here. I can't see it happening necessarily. Like, Buatsi's probably going to win this fight. Probably. The odds say he's going to win +400, +300, +400. Tells me Parker's not going to win. I do like this is an interesting fight to me. Like this, like it's not so like the odds are too wide for me. Buatsi should not be that big of a favorite. He should not be. I guess he's gonna win though. How old is Buatsi now? He's 32. Okay, I thought he was older than that. Probably take the over. I would definitely take the over in this fight. If you can get the prop on the over. Do I have a prop on the over? Fight to go to decision. Minus 140. Oh, I like that. That's the bet right there, guys. Parker Buatsi to go to decision. I definitely like that at minus 140. Yes, sirree. I like that. That's a good bet right there. I would get in on that. Stephen Butler versus Eric Bazinian in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I'd probably like Bazinian in that. It's a fun fight. It's not the two greatest fighters in the world, but that's a fun fight. Havelock says, Gary, the only thing about the Mayer fight is that she's fighting in Canada. Yeah, I know. That is interesting. So take the over. And I believe Mary Spencer is an Eye of the Tiger. But yes, she is. She is. Fair point, Havelock. That's a fair point. That's something to think about. Melvin is a minus 1,300. Has some real power. Is his opponent? I don't have any tape on his opponent. I don't know anything about his opponent. I can't. I don't know. Wilkins, Mathau, 120. Shaquille Finn. This is another one. I kind of want to pick the upside, but I really can't see it. Wilkins, Mathau probably, I guess, is the only bet. GM says, hey, G, who do you got? Arthur or Ray? Probably Ray. Probably Ray. Jimmy James, 211 says, my worry is a late stoppage due to levels, but lately Jerusalem isn't stopping. That's kind of the concern. I just don't know enough about his opponent. I don't know enough about his opponent to say whether or not I think it's a good bet. All right, guys, I'm not feeling well. He's got one fight on from 2023. I just saw it briefly. But guys, if you have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, hit me with them now or forever hold your peace. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Cash App is available as well. Cash App at 3D Boxing 817. If not, I'm going to end the show. We'll come back live tomorrow. Guys, help me get to 3,000 subs. It would mean a lot. I got to get to a lot of tape. We got a lot of tape to get into. I want to start in on that. But you guys let me know if you have any final questions, comments, thoughts. Otherwise, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Better show tomorrow. A little tired, a little under the weather today. I want to get some sleep. Hope all is well. All right, y'all. October 26th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow. At least one show tomorrow, maybe two. Want to give you guys a lot of content. All right, y'all be good. Nope, that's the wrong one. Give me 1 second.